but solid, dude. Welcome back to another Royalmarc Reviews video. Today we're going to do a toy review. Alright, and it is
this baby.
graphic skins. Apparently you can apply these graphic skins to various items. These little skins right here, you can apply them, you know, these are the ones that are included, the shark, the truck, and the spider.
We
and
are
then
going
they have
to be
refill packs, and then they have additional items down here. Race car, robot, robot ape, and guitars. And you can see there is some of the skins on. That's the shark, there's the truck, and then there's the spider. So we're going to get this thing opened up and see what it's all about.
And we're going to be doing the spider because I wanted to do it.
Why do you want to do the spider?
Because I like spiders. I don't like real spiders. Like my mom freaks out.
That's why I figured you were doing it. I figured you were doing it because Mom doesn't like it. It does take 4 AA batteries, and they are not included, so you will have to add or purchase those separately. All right, here's the bottom. I'm assuming the vacuum piece, because it's some type of a vacuum chamber.
Oh.
I don't know, right? Oh wow.
Oh, here's the shark. I found part of these things.
And there's the truck.
And here's the spider. Looks like we have some
a piece of foam.
I don't remember because I've seen it a long time ago. But this goes in like the middle.
Oh, you've seen this thing before?
Yeah.
Oh.
I have. So I know kinda how it works, but not really.
Mr. YouTube over here. Pack of the skins themselves. You get your directions.
And you get this little ear pick tacker thingy. I don't get it. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yep.
And then there's
that is where
this is the whole vacuum chamber here.
That's what this piece goes into. It goes into there, and I believe the skins go inside of it. I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Right?
Well, we've showed you what's in the box, so we're gonna check out the directions real quick.
Well,
okay. Read the directions. Think we've got a pretty good idea of how everything goes, so we'll just show you how it goes together. These pieces, they are keyed, so they only go one way. You can't really do them wrong. Yep. So those go in. You want to stick that one in there? The top goes on, and it goes, if the bag's not already installed, it gets installed with this knob towards the back, so it's near this hose. These little holes down here at the bottom, you can see them right there, and they just hook in to those little slots down there at the bottom, and then you hook the hose up. And there it is. Simple as that. One thing that you do need to be cautious of is with these graphic skins to not touch them with wet hands, because it's kind of like those temporary tattoos. If your hands are wet and you touch the image, it's going to ruin the image. So you got to make sure that you're using dry hands when you're handling the graphic skins. And we're going to pick the simplest piece for the first piece because I don't know how it's gonna go.
Here's the Z.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, this is
Gears.
Gears. What was it called?
Steampunk.
Steampunk. Steampunky. You could have a steampunky anything.
So what do you want to do your spider in? And you've got the
lighting.
Lighting.
Yeah, lighting. I like lighting.
Lighting.
Yeah, lighting. Not like the lighting, like sun lighting, like the lighting that comes down and zaps. Like, if it's like
the lighting.
Lighting.
Snakeskin?
Snakeskin.
Alright, so he's going to be snakeskin with lightning legs.
Yes, snakeskin with lightning legs.
We will take the snakeskin piece and you do half of the body at a time. We're going to do the back half
and then we'll do
first,
the front half.
Because that looks like the flattest and simplest piece to do. So we're going to cut out a piece. Now what you have to do is cut it out big enough that it will wrap around the entire piece. What you do at this point is you reread the directions, because you probably forgot what you were supposed to do. You remove this clear plastic film off of the piece. And then you stick your piece on there relatively centered so that you can wrap the edges of the piece around it in some type of a fashion. I'm not exactly sure how that's supposed to work. I don't know if you force it. Maybe you just force wrap it. Maybe. Doesn't say. Just says wrap the skin. So we're going to wrap it and see what happens. Wet this and wring it out so that it's not dripping. Take your piece and stick it in the foam and wrap it up like so.
And then
let's bring this up here. And then you take this piece and you stick it down in there like so. Close the lid and you hold the button. You're gonna have to hold it for about 20 seconds or until all the water sucks out of the foam. There's a catch tray underneath it that catches all the water. If there is any water, keep holding, keep holding, keep holding, keep holding. I don't know, what do you think? Has it been 20 seconds? I wasn't really watching the clock. Alright, we'll call that good. See what happens. And then, yeah, open it back up.
And then we'll see.
Pull out your little foam piece and see what happens. So I supposed to let it sit? Did it say anything about letting it sit? It did. It did. You gotta read the directions, you know. You gotta let it sit in the vacuum sealed thing for 10 or 15 seconds. Gotta read the directions. Okay. And then you let it sit. After you've sucked all the air out, you let it sit. We'll call that good. See how it turned out. So we pull this out. And it's wet. It's kind of like those temporary tattoos. Oh.
Oh!
Wow, okay. Then,
oh! Oh!
well, that's cool.
That is...
And then you take this guy and you use that to smooth any of the rough edges out. It's definitely going to take some practice to get the technique down where it's a little smoother looking, but that's not so bad. You know, I mean, it turned out pretty good. Well, let's do the other side of the body then.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, this is
enough
really...
to do that one. Oh, I don't know exactly how we're going to get that to fit. Should have did the biggest piece first.
Are we just going to take like each leg and just put one in at a time?
We may take a chance and do multiples. 20 seconds or so. I'll tell you when. Yeah, but you got to get all the water out. See how it's pumping water?
Yep.
And just so you know, there is a water catch tray in the bottom.
Yeah.
So you need to be careful of that you're not tipping the machine over, because it will leak the water that it pumps out. Apparently these batteries are pretty horrible. Your finger wearing out?
My finger's dead.
Oh boy.
Oh.
This one's gonna take some work. That's what I was afraid of. He's gonna have a little white band right there. This one turned out pretty rough.
Yeah. Nope.
But you can see I missed a spot up here at the front. Just didn't have enough material to finish it. That is not so hot.
It didn't turn out good.
The cool part is, though, apparently you can rewrap them.
Oh!
So you can go over your wrap with another wrap down the road if you decide you don't want your thing to be a snake skin anymore and you want it to be something else. You can use a different wrap over top of it. All right, you want to try the legs? Oh boy, the legs. It's gonna be a little more challenging, I think. All right, I'm gonna pause this while we cut all these out. Okie dokie. That is a lot of work. And I'm not confident how it's going to turn out. Those spider legs are incredibly difficult. Not a big fan, I gotta say. That was a little bit more than I expected to take on. We're just going to go for it and do all of the legs at once. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't.
And I flipped my hat around just because the light is so bright.
Your future's so bright,
No, the light.
you have to wear shades. Alright, so all of the spider legs are in here. Don't know if that's going to work out or not, but we're going to try it.
I'm pretty sure this can't go well.
Pretty sure it can't go well?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, that's pretty brutal. Those are rough. It definitely takes some patience and some skill to be able to successfully pull this off. These legs that we did are pretty, well, they're pretty bad.
Yeah.
They don't look so hot.
They are really, really bad. Really.
They do leave a lot to be desired, that is for sure. Is it even going to do it? We got the head left. That's the last piece, and then we can assemble our very strange looking spider. And the battery life, I mean, those are brand new batteries, and we've only done the spider. So I don't know, maybe I just have a bad batch of batteries.
Oh!
Darn it. The water tray on the bottom. Alright, this is the final piece. And you can see when it comes out, it's just wrapped in paper, and it is literally like the temporary tattoos. See if I can show you guys what happens. That thick piece of cardboard paper stuff on the back peels off, and this is what you're left with, just kind of a mess of the stuff. And so you just have to, you know, take that little spongy tool and smash it all down in there and get it down in the grooves. So there you go, that's kind of the finished product. So now that we're all done with all the pieces, I guess we can assemble it. Okie dokie. That was absolutely not fun. I don't recommend, if you buy this thing, that you start with the spider. The process itself is so tedious. That's a good way to put it. It's a tedious project. You need way more of the skin material so that you can be more wasteful of the skin material, because it's almost like you want to go way past it so that you can get the stuff to kind of stretch around all the angles and then cut off the slack, almost like doing a vinyl wrap on a car or something like that. The execution is not that solid. Now, that, granted, that could be operator error. I'm not saying that this is impossible to do, but we have been doing this for an hour and a half.
Yeah, an hour and a half.
And this is what we've accomplished in an hour and a half. And it looks horrible. It's very bumpy. It's very rough. There's a lot of missing areas.
Yeah.
There's a lot of lack of coverage. And I know that that is my fault for cutting the pieces too small, but that was all the material that I had for that particular color. And if I wanted the whole spider's body to be that snake skin, I didn't have enough material to do it. So that kind of stuff is frustrating. The battery usage is horrible. Like I said, I don't know if it's just faulty batteries that I have, but these are brand new out of a package. These are not ones out of my rechargeable device that I did a review on a while back. These are brand new out of the package. I have mixed feelings on this one. I honestly, like, number wise, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably like a 4. It's hard to do. I love the concept, but it's hard to do. It's a lot of cutting. Do you disagree with my score?
You read my mind.
Oh, did I? I have that ability.
I was thinking 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, if he's thinking 4, then you know where we're at, because he's a 10 on everything. If I could make the pieces look like they appear to look on this package, awesome. I just don't have the skill, apparently, to be able to pull that off. And I'm not sure how much material I would need to burn through to get that skill level, but saw, dude. But I don't know. I mean, you guys can make your call on this one. If I wasn't here and you had this in your room, would you play with it?
No.
Why?
Because I would not like to put it together. Like the spider. I would not like to put it together, and like it would be so like frustrating and hard.
It is too. This isn't even right. These legs are wrong. I spent probably 15 minutes trying to line these legs up according to the diagram and the directions to get this thing to fit right. Still not right. But whatever. It has 8 legs and a body and a head. I call it a spider. Good enough.
And I'm pretty sure we can freak out Mom with it.
What you said. Exactly.
This one, I wanted to do it, but now I'm just like,
Yeah.
no.
That's how I feel. Like, I know there's 2 more projects over there, but I don't really want to do them because the first one was so frustrating. I really don't have any interest in doing the second ones right now. I don't recommend it, but in the event that you do want to try it and you do think that it would be something for you, I would recommend getting some additional graphic skins and some patience. You know, they're really small pieces and you're trying to wrap a hard, stiff piece of paper around them and make it stay so that when it goes into the vacuum sleeve, it actually is wrapped. It's not easy. Yeah. At this point, thumbs down for me.
Thumbs down.
Not feeling it. So, all right, y'all. Well, subscribe right up here. If you enjoyed the video or if it helped you out or helped you make a decision, leave a like down below, leave some comments, and we'll get some more videos up for you. All right, bye.
Bye.